So I just wanted to do a quick update. Well, maybe not quick, but um, last night I just recently found out that the Capitol, the U.S. Capitol, was attacked. It was attacked while the people there were counting electoral college votes for Biden and Trump to determine who wins. And for people out there who don't know, let me give you some background. Basically, when you vote on a president, it's like straight out of my mind. I'm not entirely sure if this is true or not. Y'all can look it up yourselves. But I think so we have a system. It's not a direct democracy when it comes to like voting for officials and stuff, like presidents and stuff like that. Yeah. Um, we have something called representative democracy. Basically, representative democracy is a thing where um, you basically you vote on like representatives and stuff like that to represent you, and they represent you, and you have to trust them that they know what they're doing. And now the problem is, you could trust them, and they could vote for the wrong person, right? But that's entirely your fault. I just want to make this clear. That is entirely your fault for trusting them. I just want to say that clear. That is your fault, not theirs. Your fault for trusting them. Now, with that out of the way, the Capitol was attacked by pro-Trump supporters. So, it was pretty violent. I was hoping it was going to be peaceful. Nope. It was very violent. I've actually seen some of the footage taken, and it scares the shit out of me. It scares the ever-living shit out of me. It just... There were 4 people dead. 4 people dead in that attack. When I was looking up the death things, I was hoping it was going to be 0. Apparently it's not. It's 4. That's a low number, but I mean, hey, any death is bad. And I just want to say I'm really sorry for those people who died, and I want to give them, I wish I could give them and their families support, all the support in the world. Now, as far as the thing overall, that was not okay. It was not okay. Now, I've heard that some people there blamed Trump for starting this. Because he sent out a tweet telling all the supporters to do this, basically. And so they did it. What resulted? Chaos. Chaos. Let's see. Chaos, madness, insanity, fatality, brutality. Maybe not brutality, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that was a result of all that. The fact that this has become the standard of the USA is just not okay. We were founded. Okay. We were founded in 17. I'm not sure if it was 83 or. I don't remember. But we were founded under the right to liberty, the right to justice, pursuit of happiness, and it's like, I can't remember, it was like, there are a few others, but peace. Peace was what? One of the main things it was founded under. Peace. Is this peace? Is that? Tell me. Is that peace? No. It's violence. It's just pure and simple. Violence. Honestly, I have no words here. I didn't think it was going to be this bad. The idea of peace has been around for generation after generation. But even after those generations, we still haven't mastered it. We still haven't mastered peace. Because everyone hates each other. They want each other dead. As far as the thing goes, I don't give a shit who is president. I'm just going to be clear. I'm not into politics. I'm not into politics. I'm not going to say anything political about my views or anything like that. Because guess what? I'm not a politician. I'm not going anywhere near politics. And I certainly don't care who is going to be president, because I don't give a crap about politics. Plain and simple. But, that being said, even someone who doesn't care about who the next president will be will tell you that that was not right. Heck, even some pro-Trump supporters said this was wrong. Even some pro-Trump supporters said this was wrong. And I just want to say, violence is never the answer. It may seem like it, but that all kind of proved to be wrong when the American Civil War happened. And that war was pretty brutal. That was probably the brutalest civil war we've ever had, honestly. I think that's why it's the American Civil War. But even with all that, it's like if humanity is in a loop. We have like archived history, and we have track down history and all sorts of shite. What have we learned? If you look at some nowadays situations, and you look at okay, let's say you look at something from like way back then, and you compare it to maybe like a few years ago. How different are they? Not much. Not much. We have not learned very much. We always resort to violence. And it's so sad. It's so sad because I don't want this to be... I want people to like each other. I want people to be loved and all that sort of stuff. I don't want 4 people in a freaking U.S. Capitol to be just dead. You know, I don't know. This is probably one of the worst, if not the worst, attack on the U.S. Capitol ever. This will be recorded in history, by the way. This will be recorded in history. Our kids will know about this. Our grandkids. Our great-grandkids. The ones after that. They will all know about this. But if we keep up like this, the future generations are not going to change. They're going to be just like this. And it's horrifying. The Second Amendment talks about the right to defend yourself. You know, the Second Amendment, it's the right to defend yourself. Like use a weapon to defend yourself, right? Like use a gun. Everybody, you're definitely required to have a license, obviously, in order to have a gun. But, as long as you have a license, you're allowed to have a gun. You're allowed to defend yourself. Nowhere in the Second Amendment does it say that you should use those weapons that you got the license to attack anybody. To do crime. To do violence. Attacks. The main reason why they have the Second Amendment is so that we can defend ourselves. Not to attack each other. It just makes things worse. I know, violence is never going to change. It's never going to change. There's some people are going to be violent. But at least we can limit it, right? Limit the violence? When, back in the 60s and stuff, when the protests were going on about the discrimination of black people, Martin Luther King was one of the leaders of that protest. But it was peaceful. It was peaceful. And guess what happened? They removed all the laws about the discrimination of black people. One of those main reasons was because it was non-violent and it was peaceful. Is this peaceful? This right here is an attack on what we call democracy. And it really shows. It shows that no matter who we... Like, no matter what our opinion is, violence is going to happen. People are going to end up dead because of an opinion. I really didn't want to make this video. But I had to. Because this was bullshit. I mean, I don't give a crap about who the president is. Maybe Trump should be president. I don't know. Maybe Biden should be president. What I'm not okay with is the violence behind it. And now y'all understand why I am not into politics. It is horseshit. If any of y'all are out there, y'all have seen those things, those clips of violence and all that stuff in the Capitol, y'all have read the news, and y'all are cheering them on. Shame on you. Just shame on you. You are not an American. You're a terrorist. A bringer of chaos. You only want violence, basically. If there are any of y'all who was like this, and y'all think it is, yeah, it went overboard, you have all of my respect. You deserve all of my respect. And you have it. You have my deepest respect. I was kind of inspired to make this video based on, like, I was inspired to make this video based on one of the guys that I used to be friends with. He is like he's a year older than me. He has railroad preserver something. I don't remember what the username was. He said some things about the direction that democracy is going, and yeah, just the way that democracy is going and the fact that we can't have peace, apparently. That video will be linked in the description, I think. I think I'll probably put a link to that. So, I just want to say, I don't care about politics. I don't give a crap about any of that. All I'm here to say is that this was not okay. And to everyone that believes that as well, thank you for believing that with me. Thank you for helping spread non-violent protests, non-violence, peace. And it's actually ironic because, I mean, you know, all this violence happened, and Biden is still counted president. I've just recently heard the news today. They finished counting the votes. Biden has now officially won president. He has now officially been won president. One of the main reasons was the motivation to do so because of how violent the protest was. They got it done quickly. And because of this, the reputation of those people will be forever damned. They have lost their reputation. They're in jail, prison even, maybe. Lost all their reputation in the world. They're never going to get it back. They can try, but they're never going to get it back. Because that's how life works. You have your reputation, but you can do some horrible crap and you can just delete your reputation. People no longer trust in you. People no longer like you. It's amazing how people still don't know this. If you want people to like you, do good things. Do good things. Do good in the world. Not this. Not violence, not killing, none of that. So I hope y'all learned something from this. I hope y'all understand what I'm talking about. And if y'all agree with me with this, y'all have all of my respect in the world. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe y'all can maybe y'all can like put your comments in the section below or something. I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe y'all can put your comments in the comment section below or something like that. But if I see any hate comments on this, you are gonna be blocked from my channel, or I'll report the comments and stuff. And if it gets bad enough, I'll just remove the comment section altogether. Because I am saying some pretty controversial statements right now. And this probably will be the most controversial video you will ever see of me. But it might be the last. I'm never doing this again. I'm never making a video like this ever again. I hate making this video. I'm not enjoying this right now. I'm miserable right now. I'm miserable just talking about this. So you know what? This will be my final video I make about drama and stuff like that. Controversial things wise. Because it just makes me miserable just talking about it. Again, y'all can say your comments. Just say it peacefully. If y'all do hate comments, then y'all are supporting violence, and thus I cannot have you. YouTube cannot have you. YouTube doesn't like violence either. So, all right, enough talk about stuff. Enough talk about this shit. I'm gonna be trying to do more Alien Isolation. I'm gonna try and see if I can get through the game. It's gonna take longer than expected because that section in Mission 5, man, that was pretty long. And also, I thought that the game was a bit too easy. Because there's actually an achievement. It's, get past the hospital without being taken by the alien. This is Alien Isolation, by the way. Maybe I mentioned that already. I don't know. I managed to do all that I managed to do that achievement in one try. And that was just me playing the game. So I bumped it up for medium difficulty. Now, obviously, you won't see medium difficulty. So the mission 5 thing, that's gonna be under. That's probably gonna be in part 5, which has not been released yet. But yeah. So this will be my last video I will ever make of these type of like videos, like controversial choices and all sorts of shite. I don't give a fuck about politics, honestly. So I'm just nah. But then again, this had to be done because it's not just politics this is affecting. This is affecting everything. So, if y'all enjoyed this, if y'all didn't enjoy this, I'm very sorry for you. This was probably a big rant. This was probably a giant rant, and I hate doing rants. So I'm not surprised if you didn't like this video. I'm not gonna be surprised. Because this video might not be as entertaining as my other videos. But if you enjoyed it, I guess I'm glad you enjoyed it. All I'll say is, guess I'll see you next time. Stay safe out there. Everyone. Everyone stay safe out there. And if you sneeze through all that, bless you. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone.